Okay, we're getting
Is that-
set
Is
up,
that thermostat's?
You sitting,
getting ready for
That
Robin to
thermostat,
come.
Mike, right behind you. That thermostat
There's
right there on
Mom,
the wall.
sitting
Right
there
behind-
waiting.
No, the other side of the wall.
you know what I mean?
Where's it at?
Okay, I just
Uh,
said, I
She just gets
said,
to sit there and wait, not do anything.
when you
Oh,
get
way down
here,
to
hold up in your
69.
car so the camera guy can get set up. Stay in your car till we contact you.
It's getting really
Yes.
warm in here.
Sent.
It's not that, it's just that we're excited, because I'm sweating too, and I was fine before I got.
Mom's over here freezing.
Break out the fans,
Yeah.
break out the fans.
I know, I got a big
Okay.
one in the garage, because I thought we were gonna sit in the garage.
Every-
Alright, go ahead and sit down for me and I'll just.
There you
Okay,
go.
I'm gonna do my taping too. I'm gonna come over here.
Yeah, the cat will probably jump over.
Yeah, she'll probably jump on my lap.
What's
No,
going on with it?
you'll get a white hair on me.
This back.
Oh, yeah.
It should get some
Means the mic still, we wanna make sure the mic's not covered.
Yeah.
So,
Right there?
you can put it like right there. Just like right there.
Right here?
Yeah, well.
Oh, you want me
oops,
to
sorry. Yeah.
clip it?
So we wanna make sure this wire is tucked in here, like on the clip, like that,
Okay.
and then we wanna just like clip it right there. And
When
then
is this gonna air?
tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah, they changed their mind.
Tonight when?
Oh my gosh, now we gotta do the email again.
At
and-
10 o'clock?
Tonight at 9 and 10.
Okay.
Oops.
Is that right? Yeah, you just do it. 'Cause I
What are you doing?
Videotaping the videotape.
You're gonna be on there.
And I'm gonna videotape her videotaping.
I think that would be good.
Okay.
Oh.
We'll do some audio tests.
Okay. Check one.
Okay.
2, 3.
I know.
A, B, C. Hello?
I think audio levels are really good. Hold that up like so for me.
Anybody got any lip gloss?
Lip gloss is popping.
Yeah, I've got some in the room. There's these 3 little white containers. You'll have to pop them all off to see which one's the clear
Oh my
one.
God.
Okay.
I know.
In your bathroom?
No, right there. Right there on the where all my makeup is. Yep. Yep.
Good job, Kathy.
Just gonna make sure. My boss. Kill me if I'm not.
Okay.
Stray?
You're gonna be looking this way, not at the camera.
Stray is very relaxed. She's not nervous at all.
She's standing in between
Yeah,
All right, thanks.
garden.
yeah.
Bye.
She's making sure that Karen's gonna
Did
be
you
okay.
text Robin?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Has she responded yet? Do you know?
Not that I know of.
Just push the bottom.
Where is Mike?
He's cooling off.
Just push the bottom of the screen. There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna sign out for just a second.
Straight up.
In the middle?
Yeah, go straight all the way up and then straight up. It's just a slide.
I thought I was signing
Up
out.
like that, and then down to 3, and then up to. It's like dun, dun.
And you can just look at me. Karen, we're talking about anticipation here. There's a lot of emotions going on, right?
There's a lot of emotions.
How are you feeling today, knowing that in just a couple hours you'll be meeting your daughter for the first time?
Well, totally excited, thrilled, nervous, trying to keep my head on straight. Thank goodness my sisters are here to help me keep my head on straight, even though they're basket case too. So we're all kind of a basket case. But we're extremely excited to see her. I mean, she already feels like family. And she is, but it's just like we already love her.
Now you were really young when you gave her up
Yes.
for adoption, so you're telling me you only had enough time just to hold her one time, and then
Right.
she was gone.
Right.
I'm sure during that entire time, all these years now, you've been wondering who she is, how she's doing, what happened to her, you know,
Right.
like things like that. So what will it be like getting to know your daughter?
It's gonna be like having a new best friend. I wanna know all about her life. I wanna know what she did when she was a child. That's basically what I want. I just wanna know all about her entire life, that she can remember.
Now, you're pretty calm now, but when we spoke the other day, you were getting a little bit emotional there.
I
You know,
was.
just like, you know, a lot of feeling there. You know, what you did when you were younger was a hard choice. You know,
It was a hard
Yeah.
choice, but I'm really realizing now that it was the best choice, because Mom was raising 5 kids, and she was working full-time trying to put food on the table, and she could not raise another child. And even though I was old enough to bear a child, I wasn't mature enough to raise a child, and it was the best thing. The only thing that it's really sad about this whole situation is that her mother and father passed away, and I can't thank them for raising her the way they did.
yeah. So a lot of anxious anticipation,
Yeah.
not just from you, but from the entire family. Like, what's
I'm
gonna
sweating.
happen?
My hands are all sweaty. Yeah, I'm not the only one that's nervous. Both my sisters are extremely nervous. My brother just got here, and he said he was fine till he got here. Now he's all sweaty too. So we're just all holding hands and can't wait.
Now I'm going to move forward and ask you some of these questions that I've got just for time's sake.
Okay.
So, what was your reaction like when Robin reached out for the first time?
Well, actually, she reached out to my sister, Colleen, and when my sister texts me and says, "Don't freak out, but I think this is your daughter," and I said, "I'm freaking out." So I freaked out, but I wanted to know more, and so Colleen was our go-between. So they were talking. Colleen was giving me the information, and so that's the initial reaction was I couldn't focus. I could not focus on my job. I couldn't focus on anything. I started losing my mind at that point.
Okay. On your email, you both talk about some of the similarities you guys have, and you get curious as to how life turned out for her, and she kind of sends you this whole paragraph about what life's been like for her. Is it kind of like what you imagined?
Well, I guess I imagined that wherever she was happy, and that's all you can do, because, I mean, what point is it to think of anything bad, you know? So you do think the best for your kids, you know, whether they're with you, whether you don't know, you know, what's going on with their life. I always wondered, you know, if, you know, she has a happy life, and as we all do, you know, your life's up and downs. You have your, you know, not so good days. And
One thing you talked to me about was the fact that when you had to give her up for adoption, your mom was saying, I have 5 kids I'm raising, I can't do another kid. I saw that she has 5 kids. So is that kind of like, I don't know, when you think about it family-wise, like
Yeah.
kind of like a generational thing, like
Right.
she just happens to have 5 kids.
right, and she did it. And the thing, I think the only difference that I can think of and see at this point is back in those days, it was a little tougher times. You know, I don't know until I visit with her how she did, you know, because it's not just about her, it's about her kids and her and her kids, and, you know, to adult. You know, she has one that's still a minor, but the rest of them are adults, and, but, you know, I don't know, because I didn't raise any kids at that age.
So what are you looking forward to most doing with Robin?
A lot of talking, a lot of crying, and just getting to know one another.
Is there any sort of activity you've always imagined? Because I think you were saying that she's your only daughter, right?
Right.
So, and you've had some sons, but you haven't had any daughters.
Right.
And so, like, you always imagine this whole mother-daughter bond, right?
Right.
So that it's kind of like you just knew, right away. But you have this mother-daughter bond, so I'm sure there's that missing thing that you've always wanted in your life.
There is. I think the closest I can think of is having a granddaughter. My first granddaughter being a girl, I can only imagine, all the things that, she has talked about growing up, but I just don't know until we get together how, my imagination right now is just off the wall. So I can't pinpoint, exactly what our relationship is going to evolve in, and I can't wait though. I just can't wait.
Okay. Now, I wanted to ask this too. The father, do you know, is he still alive? Do you have any connections
Well,
with
that's
him?
the only thing that I don't want to talk about.
Okay.
Because that's something that's going to be between Robin and I.
Gotcha.
And
I'm only asking so that, like, I'm correct in what I'm saying is that,
Mhm.
like, you're the only, living
Right.
parent in this. So that's the only reason. But if you
Right.
don't want to, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll work around it. Okay.
Okay.
And then, your family's just now gonna get larger.
That's right. Well, when I told my husband, Marty, that about all of this, he says, so his first response, so does that mean one more plate for Thanksgiving? And I said, no, probably 5. 5 more plates for Thanksgiving. He was excited. He's just as excited and nervous as we are.
So you're just excited to kind of get the whole family together, get to know
Absolutely.
everybody. This is just as much about Robin as it is just like getting to know an extended part of the family
Well,
you didn't know existed.
Right. Well, exactly. And we have decided to coordinate a 2-family reunion in September,
Mhm.
Memorial
Mm-hmm.
weekend. So, and then that's when we're going to meet our kids. So that would be. So this is just more of adults, and now we're going to get the kids though. Memorial weekend.
That's what I was wanting to know.
Awesome.
Yeah, because I'll kind of walk you through with everything that I've written. I normally don't do this, but for your sake, I'll do it.
Mike, I can't get this.
found
I can't get this
Oh,
shut
you
off.
found it?
Yes, I found it.
Oh God.
Also, what time is it?
I found her original message to me